your feet. It's the rhythm of the island. And like sugar cane so sweet. If you want to do the conga, got to listen to the beat. Come on. Shake your body if you do that conga. No, you can't break up any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you body, do that conga. Come on, shake your body if you do that conga. No, you can't break up any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger.
Hello everyone, my name is Perla Cruz. I am a vocalist here in El Paso, Texas. Been singing for 20 years, all types of music, both Spanish and in English. So in this production, I play the role of Gloria, and that came about because I've always been told that I look like Gloria, so me and Bernard here, we got together and started just planning this whole production tribute to Gloria, and it's been fun. Great music, just a lot of fun, a lot of dancing. It's been great.
My name is Bernard Brown. I've been playing keyboards for about 20 years, and I play with various bands within the community. I'm the music director, so my responsibilities are to put the entire show together, from Gloria herself to the musicians, the horn section, dancers, the background singers, the lights, everything. So it's been a great experience.
I play bass in the project. I've been playing for 40-something years. We're playing with some really good guys here, and even though this isn't any of our particular wheelhouse, all of us are good enough and play well enough together to have overcome it. I don't think Tito Puente is calling any of us anytime soon, but at least regular salsa musicians aren't going to laugh at us. Working with Bernard and Misael all the time, we trust each other. We have kind of an unspoken language. Nico came in though, and he's just a phenomenal musician himself too. So he was good. Now the surprise came with the horns and the backing vocals. I was just really impressed with the level of professionalism and just everybody's willingness and enthusiasm for the project. It came across great. You don't always get that mix in a project like this, but in this one we did.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, do that this time.
when I perform, usually it's just live. I just go with the flow, and I feel the audience and just go by that. So.
Come on.
My name is Elia Sparza, and I'm a background singer for this production. I typically sing pop music. I'm working on a new record right now, and I was on this season's of The Voice on NBC, Team Adam. But right now I'm back here in my hometown showing love and supporting local music and productions, and I'm so happy to be a part of this.
After taking enough air to hold that whole phrase, okay? Okay, cool. So you don't take a breath before he's done.
Oh.
So when he's done, so you have to hold your notes until he's done.
Okay.
You have a mic?
No.
Because if you come out through the monitor,
I know.
all the notes that you're saying.
Well, Gloria Estefan is an icon. You know, she's already made her mark on music, and you can't go to a club without hearing one of her songs. So I've always been a fan, but really becoming part of this production forced me to learn everything, and just the intensity and the intricacies of the music is incredible to actually see the amazing band that we have play and pull off really well. So it's fun.
The hardest part of this project was to take her music, the Miami Sound Machine's music, which the band plays with so much precision, and try to improve upon perfection. So that was the biggest challenge, and to do that while maintaining the integrity of the original music. So to enhance it without, upsetting diehard Gloria fans was a big challenge, but I think we pulled it off.
Rhythm is Gonna Get You is probably my favorite one, and it was my favorite coming into the project anyway, and we just did some really cool things with it, kind of some little tweaks around the original arrangement that have made it, in my opinion, a little cooler. At least I hope that's the way it's going to come across to the audience. Even though I was around when all of these songs were popular, even I didn't realize how many hits the Miami Sound Machine had. They're not that far behind Prince or Madonna or Michael Jackson as far as ruling the 80s. And there's a lot of these songs that are personal favorites of mine anyway. So they're always really fun to play. They're audience pleasers. Some of the ballads really blew my mind to the way that they're arranged, and Bernard came up with great transitions from one song to the other to help the thing along too. So it's been a lot of fun, and I thought it was going to be fun, and I was right.
job is to make sure all the pieces, all the components of the project come together and work together as a cohesive unit. But we'll start with the musicians. Misael Koss on guitar, phenomenal guitarist. Mark Fowler on bass. Nico Perkins, just an amazing drummer. Isaac Almodovar on percussion. Just a incredible horn section as well as some really gifted background singers. We'll start with Elia Esparza, who's been a contestant on The Voice, amazing voice there. Ryan Gonzalez, local talent. Mariana, Diana Sanchez, just people who are gifted and even better people than they are singers.
For me, I guess, I mean, it's great. I've played with these musicians in other gigs, so it wasn't the first time that I played with them. But I think just having to, like Bernard said, follow, rigid procedure with the songs, and but it was fun. It was great. The sound was just amazing when I first started rehearsing with the band. Just to see how Bernard came up with the production and putting everything together. I mean, just the sound was big. It sounded like a big show, like a Vegas show, and that was really exciting. I was really impressed.
Operation Hope is a really crucial organization here to people in El Paso. Hopefully, that none of you are ever in a situation where you need them, but they're here all the time. And this project is a fundraiser for them. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's well worth the money. You don't get this kind of entertainment in El Paso very often. So I'm telling you, this is going to be worth seeing. You guys really want to come out for this. It's going to be cool.
Once they start dancing, they'll start dancing. They'll come out this flip here, land, and they'll start dancing when you start singing.
Okay.
Yeah, is that
Yeah,
kinda
that's
cool?
better. Yeah.
So let's have, if we have you come in here from there after when you start singing, just start singing and they'll be dancing.
Okay.
But they'll be doing all these stunts at the beginning.
Yeah. Before. Okay.
Anyway, okay, so that's cool.
Do you want us to show her the stunt where she's gonna start coming in?
No, she knows what.
This one?
No, we're following them. They don't follow us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You say I know it's a waste of time. There's no use trying. So spend that life's gonna pass you by. Your spirit dying. Know it. Not long ago.
The difference between this production and what we normally do here around town, you play a gig around town, you play a show around town, it's not as, everything doesn't have to be as cohesive. You can play a song, turn around and look at your bandmates and say, what are we playing next, or something like that, and it's all fine and good. But a production, people are paying good money to come and see it, so everything has to flow, it has to be seamless, and just the flow of a production like a Vegas type show. So it's just, you're taking all the viewers on a melodic adventure, and hoping they enjoy the ride. This production just involves a lot of various components, from the band to all the instruments to the horns to the dancers to background singers. And this is the first time, probably in a long time, I've had to work with live dancers, and dancers work off of cues. So, as musicians, we like to veer off from the music, kind of do our own thing. But with this, you got to be pretty rigid, and so you don't mess up their steps, so they can stay alive and put through everything that's like all good together. So that was a little bit of a challenge. But again,
It's been really great to meet completely new people that I probably would have never met if I hadn't done this production, and I've made some nice friends now.
Before it's over, get on your feet. The weight is off your shoulders.
It's really been fun to, once we have the dancers and the band and everyone's dressed up, it's so much fun to see it all come together after weeks and weeks of hard work. So I'm excited for it to really, for us to premiere it, because I think it'll be a really big impact for the community, and I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Face to face, we forget time and place. Hold me now, don't let go. Though it hurts, and we both know the time we spend together's gonna fly, and everything you do to me is gonna feel so right. Baby, when you're around me, I feel like I could fly.
I played a lot of these songs back when they were popular, way back in the 80s. Remember, I am older than dirt. But there was a couple of the more traditional Spanish songs and a couple of the songs that have kind of more of a salsa feel. That was new to me, and I got to tell you honestly, I struggled. I fought those two songs tooth and nail. I think if we finally kind of have a groove going now, but for a while there, that was a bit of a struggle.
Initially, my friend Perla, who's actually Gloria in this project, I've always joked around with her that she looks like Gloria Stefan, so we were saying, oh, we should do like a tribute type band. And then I mentioned it to Angel Gomez, and he just took the idea and ran with it, and went from being maybe from an idea to actually bringing it to fruition. working with the normal core band, my guys, Misael and Mark Fowler, Nico Isaac, all those guys are great. And if you're gonna do legit Miami sound music, you have to have horns, real horn players who are professionals who are gonna learn the parts. So it's a little different again because if I'm just playing, if it's just our core band, we can kind of do it wherever we want. We play together so much, we have an unspoken language. But with horn players, we have to know exactly where they are with the charts and everything like that. But those guys did an amazing job and put the sound over the top. Angel and Patsy Gomez are the proprietors of Operation Hope. I've known Angel and Patsy for about 4 or 5 years. We attend the same church, Destiny Family Christian Center. Just really good people. The amazing work that they do within the El Paso and Las Cruces community, providing a lifeline of hope to those who feel like they have no hope. So the name Operation Hope is apropos, and they're just wonderful people, and this is an incredible fundraiser for them. Not only do you get a great show, you get to help a great organization further their efforts to impact the lives of the underprivileged here in El Paso and Las Cruces. Bobby and Adele have done an amazing job with all of the students that attend New Horizon Dance Academy, NHDA, and they were just amazing to work with. My favorite moment, I don't know if it's a moment, I should say. I really enjoyed the process, even though it was hard, tedious work. But I guess the culmination on seeing it all come together at the last dress rehearsal and knowing that we were able to pull this off and pull off a major production with the amount of time that we had to put into it. It was just an awesome feeling of accomplishment, and to work with such professionals, people who had a professional attitude throughout, was just incredible.
All right, everyone, I want to invite you to come out and see Gloria. It's going to be a great show. You're going to be dancing out of your shoes. So bring the whole family and support a great cause, Operation Hope.